It helps to know that you belong here just as much as anyone else. All right, 5 tips for confidence. Let's go. The first tip is you gain confidence by doing. Okay, it doesn't show up beforehand. You do the thing and then you gradually gain confidence as you go. It's the same as motivation, right? We don't get motivation and then decide to do something, or if we do, it's very rare. We get motivation as we take action, okay? We take action and then the motivation comes. Well, the same thing is for confidence. So remember to show up for yourself, okay? It's about doing, even when you don't feel like it, all right? So what skill do you need to learn? What kind of area of your life do you need to focus on right now? It's about taking action. Whether that's talking to or dating women, putting yourself out there, building something in your life that you want to gain skill or mastery at, you're only going to become more confident at that thing by doing. Number 2, treat yourself like your own best friend. Okay, what would you want for your best friend? You would want the best for him or her, right? You want the best for your best friend, right? You would protect your best friend. You would do everything you can for your best friend, assuming that you're like a good friend, right? Well, treat yourself like that, all right? It's a different way of looking at yourself. You deserve all the good things. So be your own best friend, all right? When you start to own, okay, this brings me to point number 3. Own who you are. Own who you are. When you begin to own who you are, accept who you are and what you have going on, all right, the body that you happen to be in, the face, right? Who you are, physically, mentally, emotionally. All right, what do you have going on? What strengths? What do you have in this life that you need to lean towards and move towards? We all have interests. If you don't have any interests, you got to get out. You got to look. Okay, you got to explore. All right, but if you're watching a video like this, I think you're pretty aware of what you're into, what you're about, who you are. Okay, it's about owning who you are, accepting who you are. It's really difficult to be someone else. It's one of the most challenging things in the world to pretend to be someone else, something else. Okay, it's the most natural thing in the world to be who you really are. That's where the magic comes. That's where the power comes. So own who you are. Number 4, pay attention to your thoughts and your feelings. Become really good at monitoring your self-talk. Okay? Is there negative, critical thinking going on? You need to catch yourself. Catch your own bullshit. Are you talking down to yourself? When you catch yourself going into a negative loop of feeling not good enough, of beating yourself up, talking down to yourself, catch yourself and replace it with something positive. Okay? I am a good man. I am doing my best. I am learning to become more resilient, more confident, more aware, more loving, more kind to myself. I'm learning to move in the direction that I want to go in. I'm learning to create a life that is my life, not anyone else's. All right, replace it. Replace the thoughts. Replace the negative thoughts with positive ones, with thoughts that make you feel good. Okay? Affirmations. I'm not saying say stuff like, I'm a millionaire. I'm the most confident person in the world. They have to be believable. You have to actually feel that, yeah, this is true. You know, this is who I really am. I am doing my best. I am a kind person. I do deserve a good life. Yeah? Number 5, accept that confidence fluctuates. Okay? Sometimes you feel like you're on fire and everything is going great and your life is going awesome. Well, sometimes you fall in a hole and you don't feel great and you don't feel like you're on fire and you feel like a mouse and you feel like the world is still too much and you don't feel confident at all, okay? It fluctuates like your moods, like everything in life. But the difference is that confident people feel fear and they do the thing anyway, okay? They continue showing up, doing the thing, regardless of how they feel, okay? Confidence then comes as a byproduct, like number one, from just showing up and doing, from taking action over and over and over and over and over again, right? So whatever it is, whether it's talking to women or whether it's, you know, learning a skill, a sport, a martial art, or learning to be, you know, confident on camera, you know, whatever it is, you learn by doing, you learn by consistency. So you're never going to hold on to this feeling of confidence. You're never going to hold on to a feeling of peace forever or love forever or confidence forever. Any of that, it fluctuates. So accept that. Bonus one, number 6, zoom out. Zoom out of your life and stop taking life so damn seriously. I think we can all learn to not take ourselves so damn seriously. All right? This is advice to me as well sometimes, right? I'm way too in my own head, and I bet you are too. We are all so in our own little bubbles, and we take our own lives really seriously. Life is not supposed to be that serious. And when you zoom out of your life and you recognize that there's a big wide world out there that's beyond us, you can start to not take life so seriously. You can let go a little. We're all here for such a short time, and it helps to know that you belong here just as much as anyone else. Okay, so when you walk into a room, when you walk to your workplace, all right, you belong there just as much as anyone else. All right, there's a sense of almost like pride, right? It's like, as well as like looking at yourself as your own best friend, there's like, I deserve to be here. I deserve a good life. I deserve good things. I deserve a good relationship. I deserve money in my account, right? It's kind of amping yourself up a little bit, filling your own cup, right? You can't do that if you're talking down to yourself or if you're taking yourself too damn seriously. So zoom out and see life as this, it's not so serious. You don't have to take it so seriously. They're my tips, and I hope you got something out of them. If you did, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I have a free book that you might be interested in called Reclaim Your Power. It really kind of hones in on a lot of what I've just spoken about. So check it out in the link below, and I'll see you in the next one, my friend. All the best.